Alright everyone, welcome back to the Witcher Enhanced Edition, part 15. So between last part and this part, I did some selling and buying, got rid of some junk, didn't pick up anything hugely important. I did do dice poker with Dandelion off screen, so you guys wouldn't have to sit through all of that fun stuff. So we have 2 of the 3 sharpers we need to beat. There's one more we need to do, and it's actually not even a person, it's a ghost, and we'll get to that later. So we're going to start off this episode, we're going to go back over to Alina's house and find out, or just go talk to Alvin more to advance his quest just a little bit. But you don't want to do too much of his quest, otherwise it advances the main plot and then we won't be able to do any side quests. There's also a random townswoman around here that'll give you another card that you just have to kind of search for.
A customer.
So this is the blacksmith for this area. He sells a surprising amount of runes and meteorite that you can use if you need to make a sword, which at this point hopefully you don't. He also sells this sword right here, Gwalhir. I don't know if I butchered that or not. It is better than what we currently have, but there's an easier free one that's just as good that we can pick up from the fields later, so you don't really need to bother buying this unless you like collecting all the weapons in the game, and if you do, more power to you. Before we talk to Alina, I'm going to run around and see if I can find this lady. Couldn't seem to find that lady in the trade quarter last chapter, but maybe we'll get lucky this time.
I'll speak plainly. I like what I see, and want to get to know you.
Wow, that actually, got that first try.
How nice.
I'm no easy lass, though. You understand a gentleman must court a lady, am I right?
You are.
Now that we know each other better, you should take the initiative and bring me something sweet.
And when she says that, she means sugar doll and only sugar doll. She won't take candy or anything else, so just give her this.
A sugar doll sweet as me. Just what I wanted.
Let's take our relationship further.
Come home with me. Let me thank you.
Let's go. This place stinks.
Alright, that was surprisingly easier considering the time we had at the last chapter. So, in case anyone's wondering when I keep walking by here with the cow and everything, so there's this cow right here that's a big thing for all the townspeople, and it is tied into the Ripples quest, but the way I complete the quest, we don't involve the cow in it because the best way to do it is to reconcile both sides, and it gets you a really great silver sword too. So the cow's right there. You can see what happens to it if you complete Ripples in a different way, but the way I do it, you don't really get to see anything much about the cow. You can go into all these houses and loot them and stuff. I haven't really bothered because at this point in the game, it's not really worth it if you've been grinding, so.
Stupid game.
You're different.
I just walked in a circle.
How interesting.
Why do you seek me?
I'm looking for Alvin.
If he's not in the village, check the fairy tale ruins nearby.
Thanks.
Why?
I saw Julian and Selena together, but don't get bent out of shape. Selena's starved for attention. Julian didn't seem really interested.
Selena can be unbearable, but she'll change if she marries. And Julian, well, he loves me, and no argument can change that. I merely wanted to be sure Julian was well, without him knowing or thinking I was concerned. Thank you, Witcher.
Ah, women.
Okay, so we know where Alvin is, but you don't want to talk to him until you finish as many of the side quests as you can in this area, because it just starts advancing the main plot.
You'll only bring trouble. Oh, I forgot.
Alright, next we're going to go back over to the elves in the cave and give them the bread and talk to the craftsman. With the daily bread quest for the elves, you can be cheap and only give them 4 instead of 5 loaves, and you'll piss her off, and you also lose 1,000 experience. There's really not much reason to do it unless you hate elves and hate getting maximum experience, so it's up to you, but I wouldn't recommend it. And for the time being, until we advance some major quests, Berengar just sits over there for a while and won't talk to you, but once we start getting the main quest rolling and have more conversations with him, we'll be able to advance and do something with him. So you'd think with the Vodyanoi you'd have to use silver on them. They're actually one of the few things that are considered, I guess you would think would be monsters, but they're actually not. So when you fight them, you want to use your steel sword.
Yes?
I bought bread.
I'm pleased we didn't misplace our trust.
Here, 5 loaves.
I thank you. Moments like these make me think we can end this spiral of hatred and accept each other as we are.
I suspect you'd let me win.
Drivel. Stop picking berries and do something constructive.
Maybe I will, provided nothing drastic happens.
Any plans?
I'll get another business running.
There's the Elven Craftsman. Clicked on the wrong guy.
When will this end? Kedmil Vakern.
Greetings. Who are you?
When the chaos of war surrounds us, few care for beauty and harmony. I ensure that beauty remains in the world. I create customized objects.
You're a craftsman?
Craftsmen produce useful items. The beauty of my works could awaken the dead.
I'm here about the notice.
Do you have the giant centipede armor?
Not yet.
I see. Yes?
I'm looking for information on Raven's armor.
The legendary Witcher's armor. It has unique magical qualities.
I'm listening.
It was made in the gnomes' workshops, but finished by elves. The songmaster Tayan Sao took an interest in Raven's armor and worked for 12 days straight, each movement of his chisel accompanied by a song of power. Legend says that in battle, the armor sang for Raven a song of victory, adding to his confidence and calming him.
A beautiful story. Do you know if any records of these songs remain?
I would look in crypts if I were you. Find the tomb of the Elven Songmaster. Objects belonging to him in life must lie in or near his sarcophagus.
Farewell.
Alright, we need to do more crypt diving to find more pieces for the armor. And I believe there's one more card to be had inside the cave.
Begone, Dwan.
I've brought food.
What's that? I spit on your charity.
Be reasonable. You need food. I want to help.
Help? No. You want to demonstrate superiority by throwing food at me as if I were wild. Cease your patronizing human.
I'm not patronizing you. When I went hungry, I received help from unexpected sources.
I don't need your pity.
You elves will never change. You ignore the obvious. A beggar, even when arrogant, remains unimpressive, even ridiculous.
So, you've come to laugh, to marvel at freaks.
Now I'm angry.
You speak of anger. You. I would beat you so hard you'll remember me. You.
Calm down. It'll be all right.
Why stay and rot here?
Yeah, for some reason the elves in here, you can give food to the other elves too, but they just give you information
When
on
will this
herbs
end?
that you can already pick from books that we've already gotten, so there's really not much point to it. But all the elves in there will only take food if it's meat, and nothing else for some reason. You'd think if you're starving you wouldn't be that picky, but what do I know? Next we're going to head over to Blackturn Island and deal with... oh, here we go. We're going to head over there, take out another group of drowners to try to draw out Zephyr, and speak to the Lady of the Lake.
Welcome, Geralt.
Forgive me. I don't remember your name.
For you do not know it, but I know you. By reputation.
I should warn you, Dandelion takes many liberties in his ballads.
I have confidence in my source. The mermaid, Shinaz.
Mermaid?
Yes. Why are you surprised?
What did Shinaz tell you?
That you prevented conflict between the Prince of Aglaval and the inhabitants of the underwater city of Iz. Thanks to you and your friends, humans and the Vodianoi of Iz tolerate one another.
Encouraging. I hope all goes well here.
Shinaz mentioned your intelligence. I invite you to use it. Speak with the Vodianoi chaplain and the human named Julian.
Who are you?
They call me the Lady of the Lake.
Is that a talkative fisherman your servant?
Servant, no. Women on occasion need men. To secure food and protection, naturally.
I see.
Hosts of knights once defended my honor, but that was long ago. My poor, sickly Fisher King alone remains.
Milady, you look pensive.
Sometimes I see the future, Witcher. Destiny has entangled its threads round a Witcher. His path leads into a dark future, into sadness and pain. I wish to help him survive.
Who is it, milady?
You or Berengar. Speak with him, and may one of you take up Destiny's thread.
I'll speak to Berengar.
Okay, that updates the paths of destiny, and we can talk to Berengar some more.
Yes?
Milady, they say I returned to life, but lost my memory. Can you help me?
I know you didn't return by chance. First, you must answer. Do you believe in destiny?
You can answer however you want, it just updates the identity quest.
I am master of my own fate.
I trust that in uttering those words you understand their weight. Rejecting destiny renders you responsible for all your choices, good and bad.
So be it.
Strong in character, indeed. You will regain your identity. I honor your wish to forge your fate. Know that you bear both my blessing and my favor.
Thank you, milady. I have one more question.
Yes?
Milady, can I do anything for you?
The peace of my land has been disturbed. The humans and the Vodianoi quarrel due to greed, fear, and misunderstanding.
I assume each side has an informal leader.
You assume correctly. You may speak to the Vodianoi priest near my statue. Julian represents the humans.
I'll tend to this.
Who is in the right?
It's not about who's right. I want them to reconcile.
Then you must slay Dagon. To do so, bring me objects symbolizing harmony from both communities.
I'll return soon.
You will find clues on the nature of these objects on the statue.
Alright, that updated our identity and ripples. That opens up the neutral pathway to solve Ripple's quest and gets us the best reward. So these basilisks give ridiculous experience, almost 1500. The only problem is their spawn isn't very reliable. They will respawn eventually, but not like waiting every 24 hours to hit the cockatrices. And over on this side of the island, there are some royal wyverns you can kill, along with some regulars, and a little statue temple area that's we're going to be going to later at the end of the Ripples quest. This is where you can get the eggs if you didn't get any last chapter. Go ahead and sleep real quick, make it nighttime so we can get the drowners to spawn. Well, I got a wyvern to spawn. And at least one of the basilisks has respawned, so they don't respawn reliably, but they're there, so if you feel like grinding against them, you can. Since there's one here, I'll go ahead and kill it. Oh, there's three. That finishes the Basilisk contract for us. Now we're going to go ahead and run back, talk to Berengar, and then run back here to update the Paths of Destiny. So if you're wondering why some Vodyanoi attack us and some don't, these Vodyanoi worship some kind of entity or deity called Dagon, whereas most of the other Vodyanoi don't and are content to usually live and let live with most people.
Yeah?
Have you spoken with the Lady of the Lake?
Goddesses don't speak to mere mortals.
Spare me the sarcasm.
So what momentous news did the local goddess divulge? Just don't get all momentous on me.
She spoke about destiny.
Destiny doesn't interest me. But if you want to play hero, be my guest. I'll even help. See, I tricked you recently.
What?
Salamandra actually forced me to betray a few formulae, subjected me to some tests. I didn't even protest. They paid me well.
Why?
You know why. I wanted to marry, have children, friends, a normal life. The Witchers robbed me of that chance. This is nothing new to you. Humans hate me. When they see my eyes, they blanch in fear. And children. Tell me, what's the difference between your dear Camoran and a Salamandra lab?
I'm not here to tell you I'm any better than you.
Leave. The mere sight of you irks me. I'm beginning to doubt myself.
Farewell.
Berengar just admitted to us that he actually did work with Salamander and sold out the Witchers, so at some point we'll have to make a choice about what to do with him. Let's see if there's any more basilisks over here. Nope, we got nothing now.
Yes?
Berengar has no interest in destiny.
Clearly my vision pertained to you, Geralt.
If you say so.
When the time comes, I shall aid you with a gift.
Alright, and now before we go find Alvin, we're going to run around and finish up the rest of the contracts we have. We still need Devourer Teeth and Giant Centipede Armor. We're going to have to explore the southern end of the village to find that. I will say, for this game being made in 2007 on a really old game engine, it still looks pretty good. This is just max settings without any graphical mods of any kind, pretty much. I did have to force a VSync through the NVIDIA control panel, though. There's no VSync option for this game. The screen tearing was really annoying. Alright, got our necklace back. Here's where one of the little fix-it mods I have comes into play. It used to be the Han plants that give Han fiber, they would give a different kind of plant material. So now it actually does. Alright, now we just need some more Devourer teeth. I wish that more Devourers would spawn already. I need 11 Devourer teeth and I only got 2. Cannot for the life of me get more of these to spawn, and usually they're all over the place. I only had that one though, and now they're not showing up. Maybe I need to go sleep. Well, since I'm here, I'll just go ahead and give Julian those basilisk hides.
Your mother
Geralt?
I'm here about the notice.
I'll buy any basilisk hides you have. Reptile skin shoes are in fashion in Vizima, you know.
I have 3 hides.
Let me have a look. Undamaged? Excellent. Here's your reward.
Farewell.
May I help you?
Got it.
5.
Alright, another gold, 3 silver, and a bronze. There really isn't much left to spend points on anymore. I know I'll pick up potion toxicity for my other gold next round, and then after that, I don't really know what else to get.
Can I help you?
Let's see if those devourers respawned. See, there's like 5 of them over there, but then when I run over there, they all disappear. Come on, there we go. Now I just need one more. Oh, I got the dust too, apparently. Thought that was only the night wraiths that drop them, but apparently not. Well, since I got the stuff already, I'll just go run over and turn that in.
Yes?
I gathered some shadow dust.
Thanks. Which reward will you claim?
The gold.
Take this pouch. What a man won't sacrifice for... no matter.
Farewell.
Beastie Beta?
I'm here about the notice.
What do you have for me?
5 Alp teeth, as stated.
How vile! Here's the gold I promised.
We still need one more Devourer Tooth for Won't Hurt a bit. I think that's that and the one more unique tooth that we'll get in the next chapter is all we'll need for the dentist. You may think it's odd I'm going through such lengths to get teeth for a dentist, but it's actually because he gives you pretty much the best steel sword in the entire game. No, these Devourers aren't coming back unless I sleep again. I'm not going to do that until I run over there to near a fire. We'll go ahead and turn in the Centipede Armor contract. And go talk to the witch and give her the Devourer teeth. And would you look who it is? It's our old friend Abigail from Chapter 1. And obviously, if for whatever reason you decided to kill her in the first chapter, she'd just be a generic old lady witch.
Greetings again, Geralt.
Greetings, Abigail. You found a new home.
I was welcomed with open arms. Their own healer died last winter. If you like, I'll betray to you their greatest secret.
You haven't changed a bit.
I've developed a special ointment, drawing on the old healer's recipe. It makes their cow's coat shine. In truth, I have changed. What brings you here? For I cannot believe you missed me.
Did you post this notice?
About the Devourer's teeth? I need 10 for a love potion.
Here they are.
Thank you. What do you want?
No, she doesn't sell anything of interest. Gonna go ahead and turn in the Centipede Armor contract to the elves, and then, good grief. And then give the necklace back to the Dryad we met.
Yes?
I'm here about the notice.
Do you have the giant centipede armor?
Here.
Finally, I'll be able to progress with my work. Take this pouch for your toil. When will this end? Dog on a human leash.
Let's talk.
I have your necklace.
Splendid. Now your reward. I'll grant you a book on the Vodianoi, the Earth Rune, or I'll treat your wounds whenever you need.
Gonna be honest, none of these are really that great. We already know all about the Vodianoi, so we don't need that. Don't need an Earth Rune because we're about to get a great silver sword from the Lady of the Lake. And you can always rest at a fire, chuck a swallow potion. So there's really no right answer to this. I just picked this just because it's unique.
I'd like to be your lifelong patient.
I knew you would choose so. Always, when you come to me, I shall tend to your wounds.
Thank you.
Take this token as a memento. The amulet will protect you from drowners.
So what she gave us is a red ribbon. You've probably seen this in the shop inventories of other people we've met. It's really not great. It's supposed to be a drowner repelling talisman. It will repel the drowners and they will run away from you, but you're still stuck in combat. So if you're trying to interact with an object, if you're trying to leave an area through a load zone or anything like that, you can't do it. And whenever you try to run towards them to kill them so you could go through the load zone, they just run away from you. So it just gets really annoying. So I really wouldn't recommend using it. Okay, let's see if we can get the Devourers to respawn one last time, pick up the last tooth, and then we'll be able to advance the quest with Alvin. There's one. Alright, time to go find Alvin.
Geralt of Rivia himself. You're renowned in the ghost world.
Alvin, step away. Summoned ghosts can be very dangerous.
I just wanted to use the power like Triss.
Normally I'm kind, just lonely of late. I'd like Alvin to keep me company playing dice. He's a clever boy.
Leave him alone.
A classic solution, then. Let's play for him. The loser leaves the boy to the other.
You don't stand a chance.
Confident. Splendid.
I don't want to.
So this is the last Sharper we have to beat, and if you don't beat him the first attempt, you have to reload. Make sure you quick save before you do it, because otherwise you'll be forced to fight him. And look at that, he's got 4 of a kind right off the bat. This is going to be the second most rigged game of all time, the last one being the last person you fight. Alright, so welcome back after that hard cut. So the game felt like trolling me, and I probably spent the last 20 minutes trying to win this damn dice game, and I finally did, so thank God for that.
You saved me. I was scared.
Everything's all right.
I know.
What drew you to these ruins?
The hermit told me they were magic. Triss said I'd learn to cast spells someday. I like magic.
Happiness never lasts. I had no right to expose Alvin that way. The salamanders don't know the concept of mercy. They'd stop at nothing. I wasn't made to be a father. I'm a witcher. Sometimes I truly regret. I miss them. Her. I have a gift for you. You like this dimeridium necklace?
Necklaces are for girls.
This'll keep your nightmares at bay. I wear one too.
An amulet like yours.
Do you want to live with Alina and Julian?
I dream about Alina. I see her in the fields, dancing in sunlight, searching. She tells me to help, but I know we won't find anything. When I wake, I can't breathe and feel bad.
They're just bad dreams, Alvin.
Would you want to live with ordinary people? Witches protect people like these. Simple, defenseless, normal.
Put on the necklace.
Dwan, look into my eyes. See your death. I don't need to hear this. You're not even human.
Alvin.
Now do you see the necessity of this action, no matter the price? Geralt, open your mind.
Okay, so now we beat all the Sharpers. We just have to beat the final person who we won't see until the sometime in chapter 5. And now we gotta go talk to Julian and let him know what Alvin saw. Because something bad is going to happen to Alina.
I'm glad to see you.
What happened?
Alina went for a walk in the fields and hasn't returned. I'm losing my mind. Geralt, please help me.
Fine. I'll go look for her.
Thank you.
Alright. Before we head out into the fields to find her, we need to sleep till daytime so that everything triggers properly. That, and I need to store some junk anyways.
Can I help you?
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
May I help you?
Got it.
Alright. First thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Collapse Bridge and pick up a side quest over there.
Greetings. You'll not get any further. The bridge is destroyed.
It doesn't look uncrossable.
There's just forests and meadows over there.
Thanks for the warning. Need a witcher?
You're a witcher?
Yes.
Sir?
Need a witcher?
My life's work stands at the edge of oblivion. You alone can help.
What's the problem?
I had a dream. The river ghosts begged me for assistance. Me, a humble servant of the Lady of the Lake. A lifetime's chance to show my devotion.
Sure.
The old bridge I tended fell into ruin, yet the ghosts remained attached to it. They asked me to restore it to order.
How can I help?
What my son and I erect in daytime is destroyed each night. I'll wager it's damnable Griggs.
My help will cost you.
Do you wish 400 orens, or a book about spectres and the King of the Wild Hunt? Or you can have my son's help during dangerous excursions. He's an excellent archer.
Let's trade.
Visit the old wench in the village. Beware, she's a witch, but she may know some means of driving off Griggs.
All right.
So these little guys wandering around right here are Griggs. They're like, I want to say they're kind of like little gnome guys, and apparently they keep sabotaging the bridge. So we're gonna go talk to Abigail and see if she knows how to solve this problem. Stupid centipede.
What do you want?
Harn the mason sent me.
That good-for-nothing. He sealed my chimney, and ever since it's either cold as winter or foggy as fall in here. I wager work on the bridge isn't progressing.
Exactly.
Why would he need a witcher and witch?
At night, Griggs destroy the bridge Harn must then repair in daytime.
Unruly Griggs indeed. Doubtless he tried to avenge himself, and they've taken offense.
Any way to help them reconcile?
Recover their treasure.
Treasure?
Another tribe of Griggs inhabits the crypt in the fields. Evil sort. This tribe stole the greatest treasure of our Griggs, a cat harness.
Cat harness?
Indeed. Like humans ride horses, Griggs ride cats. Go to that crypt and recover the harness, then return to me.
Where is the harness?
In their chapel, which resembles a miniature sculpture of a saint, like the ones they place at crossroads.
How do you know this?
I could say I read it in some chicken entrails, but the truth is more trite. A certain Grig has fallen in love with me. He informs me of happenings in the area.
Are you kidding? No matter. Thanks.
Alright, so we need to run into the fields, find that crypt, and steal the cat harness back. And as I'm sure you can guess, that crypt will also be where we can find more information on making the armor.
How strange!
So, since that dice poker took so long, I don't think I'll do too much in the fields for this episode. I think I'll just go in and grab that good sword and come back out. I can't tell you how annoying that was. I'm gonna cut it out, but there was like 20 minutes there where he was consistently rolling full houses, straights, 4 of a kinds. It was ridiculous. But I'm gonna cut it out because I know you guys don't want to see that.
I dreamt I was a witcher fighting this monster, and I wasn't afeared at all!
Only fools feel no fear.
Villagers say Berengar's afraid to kill some giant fish. Not you. I want to be a witcher.
Do you think it's fun?
Sure, one like you, not like Berengar. Witchers are so brave. They never grow ill.
It's not true that witchers are never afraid. Besides, none remain who can complete the mutation.
Too bad. That would be really nice.
Sorry, Alvin.
Oh, that stinks. Hey, Geralt. These fields are great to play in.
Do you have the necklace?
I wear it constantly.
Do you still have nightmares?
Not when I nap during the day, but at night. I have strange dreams.
You needn't tell me.
I dream about Alina. I see her in the fields, dancing in sunlight, searching. She tells me to help, but I know we won't find anything. When I wake, I can't breathe and feel bad.
They're just bad dreams, Alvin.
Alright, so before we do anything here, we need to find a corpse that's carrying the same sword we have right now called Harvel, but it's an upgraded version that's a lot cheaper than buying the steel sword that the blacksmith's son is selling. Important thing to note in this game is when you load into an area for the first time and there are weapons on corpses, a lot of times there is the very real possibility that if you leave and then come back, the weapon will despawn from the corpse. So you always want to make sure you grab it before you leave. Pretty much the whole time you're in the fields, Alvin will just run around and chase you and won't leave you alone. There's an old hermit back there. We'll get to him later, but for now, we just need to find that body. Nope, that's the crypt. That was one of the special enemies you can kill for more rewards. Where is this dead body? It was here somewhere. Maybe I'm too far south. Maybe I need to go east. Maybe it's this one. No, that's not it either. Could have sworn this was better. Maybe I'm losing my mind. That dice poker round seemed to have fried my brain. Alright, well, I'm ending this episode here before I do anything else stupid, and hopefully the next episode will be less boring. Hopefully it will be, since there will be less dice poker involved. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.